It was crazy, too intense. Every slip, every spin of the wheel only increased the feeling of helplessness before the harsh nature, where even mechanical power seemed to have to bow down and give up. What a dramatic scene. The giant machine used steel clamps to lift the car into the air, then dropped it with a terrifying impact. The engine roared, metal shattered, showing off its overwhelming horsepower, leaving the audience breathless. The breathtaking scene of the evacuation began. The engine roared. The giant towing device worked at full capacity. The rescue team coordinated smoothly, each cable stretched under heavy pressure. The stuck car was gradually pulled up, smoke and dust billowing, demonstrating the incredible horsepower of the rescue machine. A challenging sight. The mighty Belarus 1221 tractor plowed into the thick mud. The engine roared. The wheels spun in the sticky mud, throwing dirt everywhere. Despite its impressive horsepower, the machine struggled to escape the fierce grip of nature. The first tractor roared through the rugged terrain with spectacular speed, leaving deep, winding tracks behind it. But the second was not so lucky, its engine screaming in vain, its wheels spinning in the thick mud, its horsepower seemingly powerless against the cruel nature. A daring train pull that took everyone's breath away. The Sundeep tractor roared loudly, using all its horsepower to pull the heavy Preet 955 train. The wheels spun, smoke billowed, the tow rope was taut as if about to snap. Everything shook, demonstrating the extraordinary mechanical strength and courage of the operator. Mud Stage 6 opens with a scene of exciting chaos. Lombardini rain, yet 510 Pat Patler roars wildly, its wheels digging deep into the thick mud. The engine unleashes all its horsepower, spewing smoke and throwing dirt into the air. The roar mingles with the cheers of the audience, creating a spectacular display where mechanical power challenges the limits of nature. A dramatic horsepower test at the Lackawanna. The Sonalika DI 750 roared loudly, pulling 3 heavy harrows at the same time on the dry field. The engine was running at full capacity, billowing black smoke, the wheels plowing the ground as if to prove its superior power. This was the true test of the endurance and power of the war horse Sonalika. In the midst of the snowy landscape, Kirovets K 525 was stuck deep in the cold ice. Immediately, the K739ST was mobilized. The engine roared fiercely, using all its horsepower to pull its brother out of the snow. The rope was stretched, the wheels slid on the ice, and smoke billowed, a spectacular battle between mechanical power and the icy nature. Like a giant hippopotamus rising from the swamp, the DT-75 roared through the thick mud, belching white smoke as it began to pull the heavily stuck Purovets free. The engine groaned, the rope stretched to its limit, the track spun, sending waves of mud flying. A breathtaking display of horsepower, where will and mechanics combined to create a song of endurance. A perfect harmony of power and technology. The base engine starts, transmitting power through the smooth transmission system, making the entire machine vibrate in a powerful mechanical rhythm. The hydraulic system works precisely. Each cylinder pushes and pulls in sync, creating a huge lifting force. All work together harmoniously, demonstrating the outstanding horsepower and performance of modern machines. In the thick mud, Sonalikov 4x4DI-55 started its dramatic performance. The engine roared loudly, belching out white smoke as the wheels spun, plowing deep into the mud. Each pull demonstrated extraordinary horsepower. The machine struggled in the mud like a steel beast that refused to yield to the fierce nature. A fierce confrontation between two legendary machines, Sonalikov 4x4DI-55 and John Deere 5210. The engines roared. The ground shook as both engaged in a tense tug of war. Black smoke billowed. The wheels dug into the ground. Each jerk demonstrated immense horsepower. Neither gave in, a breathtaking showdown. Amidst the muddy and rainy countryside, a show of power begins. The legendary MTZ tractor roars loudly as it pulls a cart of cassava through the slippery field. The wheels spin, mud splashes, but the powerful horsepower engine still stubbornly moves forward, demonstrating unmatched power and durability. A memorable moment that went down in history of mechanical power. 8 Fords roared in unison, joining forces to pull a Samika stuck in the deep mud. The engine roared like thunder, the wheels spun, and black smoke billowed into the air. Each tense pull demonstrated the enormous horsepower and indomitable spirit of the legendary machines. Wild natural scenery, tractor rushing through a fast-flowing stream, carrying heavy cargo. The engine roared loudly, water splashed white, the wheels slid dangerously on wet rocks. The driver calmly controlled, using all the horsepower to maintain balance. A spectacular stream crossing, tractor number 1 worthy of the title of Indomitable. An impressive test of strength. The giant tractor was tasked with pulling 110 crates, weighing in at a whopping 145,505 pounds. The engine roared like thunder, billowing black smoke as all the horsepower was used. The tires screeched, the ground shook, demonstrating the incredible mechanical strength of the most extreme test yet. A memorable mistake of 2024. In the wet spring, two John Deere 7610 and 7810 machines rushed into the challenge, not expecting the ground to turn into a quagmire. The engines roared, the wheels spun desperately, and mud splashed everywhere. No matter how powerful the horsepower was, it was powerless against nature, turning this scene into the mechanical disaster of the year. A breathtaking sight in the thick mud. The Fiat 1000 tractor roared loudly as it tried to break free from the thick mud that was swallowing its wheels. The engine was working at full power, black smoke was billowing out, the ground shook with each press of the accelerator. Huge horsepower was put into every rev, but the machine still struggled dramatically in the heavy mud. A dramatic battle of horsepower is about to begin. Bulldozer roars fiercely, its blade lowered, ready to confront the equally powerful king of hearts. The engines on both sides roar like thunder, the ground shakes, and black smoke billows into the sky. Every push, every throttle is a display of ultimate mechanical power, leaving the audience breathless. A power showdown that left the audience in awe. Cha-Cha stepped into the fray and surprisingly defeated the legendary Token King Sultan of Dilo Karaja, and not only that, he also took down the mighty Swaraj 855. The roar of the engine, the smoke and dust billowing, the wheels churning up mud, a spectacular victory that showcased Cha-Cha's strength, skill, and steely will.